What a crisp, cool evening. We are live outside at Empire Fight Camp. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
Looking forward to this one, Todd.
Time for our tale of the tape. First, we have Supersonic, and they do enjoy a speed advantage. And facing him, Caleb Sweet Hands Plant. They'll be fighting in the middleweight division. You can see who has more experience.
I'll always go for reach every time over anything. If you've got reach, touch with speed, nobody's gonna touch you. But someone that can get in close, that has the power to get up close and personal and break those ribs, get those shots into the body, you've got to look out for that.
Up first, Supersonic from the United States of America, coming off a knockout victory in their last fight. And in this corner, Caleb Sweet Hands Plant from the United States of America, coming off a TKO win.
The reach, how on earth are they going to get through that jab?
The fighters are in the ring. It's time for the official introductions. Here's the Hall of Famer, Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 10 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from the United States of America, wearing the red trunks with red trim, Supersonic. Fighting out of the blue corner, from the United States of America, Sweet Hands, Caleb Plant.
Lots of hype as they will fight into the night. We're outdoors for this big main event.
You can hear the noise, you can hear the fans. I've been to many fights like this, and it's very, very eerie.
So a capacity crowd here for this one. We've been waiting a long time for this matchup, and here we go. So here we go. Should be a good one. Big hook. Good thing it didn't land. He threw a punch and just got countered. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. The straight right just misses. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. You know they have an amazing relationship with their coach. They've been working together for a while now, and it's really paying off. They won't give us a second to catch our breath. Only catching air with that hook. What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
This is a historical moment. Not many boxers get to 50 fights. An absolute warrior. Miss with that jab. That hook won't score. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond. Here we go, round two. Who's going to land the first big shot? Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
A perfect counter shot. Nice counter shot. You know, we may be in for a short fight. This fighter, an absolute animal. Look at the KO percentage. Hold on to your seats, folks. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Swing and a miss with the hook. And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. He threw the hook, didn't land. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round. Let's get it started in round 3. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
They exchange punches. This boxer is a real hook specialist. Their opponent has got to watch out for that. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. The straight right just misses. Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
You can see from the record, this fighter is fantastic and is really difficult to get past. That hook doesn't score. That jab won't score. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. I promise you, all 3 judges here are going to give. There's the bell for round 4. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
They've got to use their jab better in this fight. And he misses with that jab. Missing with that right hook. This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. Insane action. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. It's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they... Things are starting to heat up now as we enter the fifth. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Both men step back for just a moment. That jab misses. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. This fight has a real good flow to it. These two are the perfect dance partners.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
They have no respect for each other's punching power. They've got to use their jab better in this fight. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
Wow.
This is the beginning of round 6. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
They better start respecting each other's punching power. There's a counter shot. Didn't land that jab. Caleb Plant is hurt. Disaster averted, it seems. We continue on.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fights... Did you see that? Caleb Plant just got clipped. Down goes Caleb Plant. How about that technique on that headshot? Let's see it again and appreciate it more.
I need to see that again.
One, two, three, four, five. You all right?
So this was an unexpected turn of events. What happens next?
He's up, but for how long?
Looks like he's going to survive the round here, but just barely. Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown.
I love the...
Here comes round 7. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Good looking hook, but it was blocked. Just misses with that jab. Punch, counter punch. They both want the knockout. Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
You don't want to trade shots. They exchange punches. Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get... And we enter the 8th round. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
The jab can't find a home. Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. You'd like to see more jabs. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Man is in some serious trouble here. They've got the momentum. They've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round? And there's the bell for round 9. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
courage on display here is incredible. Nice counter. What skill being displayed here between these two middleweights. Well done with that counter shot. Not a lot of punch out, and down goes Supersonic. Let's watch that again in replay from a different angle.
Even I've got to see.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Listen to me. Are you okay?
So the fight will continue, but what does the game plan have to look like now?
Let him look at his corner, look for the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner, somehow get to the end of the round.
Beautiful counter shot. So we enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. You've got to wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's going to be. And here comes the 10th round. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
No rest for the weary. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. That uppercut does not score. This is the kind of fight you expect from two world-class elite middleweights. This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight.
Hold on, got to cut you off here, Johnny. Caleb Plant just got clipped. Didn't wait too long to get back and get engaged.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way.
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere. Look at this. Caleb Plant is hurt. How did they survive that?
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What did they do? What did they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. No surprise as we get a unanimous decision there.
Shout out to Caleb Plant.
Skills, that's class, that's levels. One is up there, one is down there. But you know what? The loser is going to have to learn a big, hard lesson. I totally agree.